Hey everybody, Fireworks23 here. Yep, you can hear me. Okay, I just want to do a quick little video. I wanted to talk about To Boldly Flee, the, that guy with the glasses video, anniversary video they did. First thing, honest confession, when I read the title of the film first, I thought it was going to be To Boldly Fuck. So immediately you have to click on it, you have to know what the content's going to be. I was like, oh, flee. Oh, that's a different context. I was really embarrassing. I'm dead serious. I thought the title was To Boldly Fuck. I really did. How do I feel about it? Very underwhelmed. I just, and I'll get into some other things later, but the film was just very underwhelming. It's like, you know, I just feel bad that I don't think anything they wrote was original. I think they took from, like, everything. Here's a Star Wars scene. Here's Search from Spock. Here's... I mean, the only thing that was really kind of interesting was the house arrest, but that was pretty much quickly addressed in, like, the second part when they flew the house off the planet. I don't know, I just found it kind of weird, and I didn't... And it was just very underwhelming. I found it all very underwhelming. I think because I expect these characters to be funny. I really get the idea that they're a very comical group altogether, and so it would just be funny if I just saw them being funny. Not that they weren't really putting their heart and soul into this, because I actually think a lot of them they all turned in really good performances. It's just, I just have an expectation of how I presume they're going to act. Pause dance video, awesome, check it out. Cat Groove is so awesome. You've got to check that out. That is the coolest thing. Nella has the best Charleston I've ever seen. That was so awesome. And I've seen one Charleston in my life. Now the bigger part, Doug not being the nostalgia critic anymore. You gotta do what you gotta do. I do have respect for that if he just felt like, he'd run the character through, that's fine. How many times can you see him just get angry and mad? Makes sense. I get the idea. It does kind of trash an idea I had for GameShowGuru, which was how I would get recruited in some way. I'm just putting it out there. I would like GameShowGuru to be part of that guy with glasses. I would like that to happen. So at least to be sponsored by that guy with glasses. Because I feel that none of the reviewers are game show reviewers. None of them. I don't think, Angry Joe does video games. Linkara does comic books. Paw does music. The Nostalgia Critic and many others do movies. So, I mean, I don't think there's anyone on there who dedicatedly does game shows. I don't think anyone does. And once I get a little steam rolling with what I do, I will be putting in a formal application. And I had this really, okay, I'll just sell the idea I had. I had this really funny idea, not as if just the character, Doug Walker couldn't do it, but I just thought it'd be funnier as the Nostalgia Critic. Like, you got, like, they're doing, like, a casting call for, that guy with the glasses needs new critics. Apply in person. Something like that, like at a con or something like that. And just they have all these absolutely awful, awful critics. And in the very back of the line is yours truly, the Game Show Guru. And I got this, about to walk in. It's finally my turn. I waited so long. And like, oh, and the Nostalgia Critic just looks out. Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed for today. And just close the door. And like 3 days that happens. And finally, after like the last day of reviews, I'm like, all right, I'm going to get this whether he likes it or not. Like, he just walks into the audition room and it's, like, totally dark. And I just turn on, like, this whole stage and set, like, you're going to listen. And, like, I just start up, like, I just do all, like, a mock game show just to, like, run into my review of a game show. Just to get him to understand what I'm doing. Says, I want to do this. I just thought it'd be... I think people can kind of get... It'd be kind of funny, like, just, like, I'm like... here, I'm about to say something like, oh, I'm sorry, we're done for today. Oh. I have it in my head staged how it would work. It'd be really funny. It's a high ambition. I don't know if it'll happen. It's something I'd like to happen to be part of that guy with glasses at some point with the Game Show Guru. So here's hoping. But that's going to be a little time away. I need to get the Guru established and keep up my followers. Hey, it's pretty good. Okay, my tic-tac-toe video has had like 1,000 views in 2 weeks. I've never pulled those kind of numbers on Fireworks23. Never. So, there's something here that people like. And it's pulling... Go to The Game Show Guru right now and look at the numbers on YouTube. It's pretty decent numbers. How many people are watching this stuff. So, here's hoping. But yeah, that was my thought, with The Boldly Flee. I just thought it was very, very underwhelming. I found the film very underwhelming, and I will not be in line to purchase this DVD special. They just stole from everybody. Like, everyone's done all that stuff, so why was it interesting? I don't understand why that was neat. I don't get it. Going back to Doug, finishing with the Nostalgia Critic, I have to admit, like, this entire morning at work, I was really, really emo about that. I'm like, why isn't he gonna be the Nostalgia Critic anymore? I mean, I know I haven't watched him in months, but he still was there. I really was like that all day. Because admittedly, there are other reviewers I watch on the site. I actually really got into Linkara. I'm not a comic book person at all, but I really like Linkara and how he talks about them. Paul I really like. I'm still a Spoonie fan. I go right to SpoonieExperiment.com. I still watch Spoonie. I feel really bad that he's not part of the site anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much the main people I watch on that site. And Nostalgia Chick. And Mars Girl. I watch Mars Girl as well. So it just bugged me because, like, I was watching the Nostalgia Critics come up each week. I'm like, oh, it'll be a movie I actually want to watch. Like, no, I don't want to watch that. No, it has to be a movie like I've watched. Like, what movie was it? The movie with the It Was a Life. What was that movie? Warriors of Virtue, which sounds like it really should be an Ultimate movie, wouldn't it? But I almost went to see that with my sister when I was a kid. So I was like, oh, I want to watch this. I want to see what it was about and see how the critic thinks about it. And as it turns out, it was fucking terrible. But I'm just kind of sad that he's not doing it anymore. But I do understand, like, if he's just feels like he's run what he can do, then, that's what you got to do. So yeah, I just want to do that quick little video just to talk about just those couple things coming up. At least he'll probably still do, like, his bum reviews and his Doug's reviews. Because I can't wait to... I'll probably do it, too. I cannot wait to see him talk about Wreck-It Ralph. I cannot wait to see him talk about it. Because I'm going to watch it. I'm interested to see him watch it because he's not a gamer. I really want to see what a non-gamer thinks of that movie. Because a gamer's going to walk in with a very particular retrospective on Wreck-It Ralph. Based on the characters and stuff. I wonder how a non-gamer's going to look at it. So I'm really interested to see what Doug is going to think about that film. So yeah, that's about it. I'm FireWizard23. I'm also the Game Show Guru. Take care. Bye-bye for now.